apologize or song and dance to welcome everyone here, and also our Muros and Muro ancestors.
Why did you choose to be here this week?
I chose to be here this week to share story. I think it's an important story, and I think it's a universal story.
So I'm part of the residential childcare project at Cornell, and we've been working with Australian agencies for many, many years now, and so I felt it was my privilege to come be a part of this conference that involves so many of those agencies.
I'm a TCIS trainer at my school, and it's just to get better knowledge, but to also give that knowledge to my staff members, but also my young people that I teach.
First and foremost was to support my team, was to take some space and an opportunity to reflect, and I guess, look at how we can potentially do practice a little bit differently.
Great opportunity to be here with both Australian and international colleagues, share, learn, network. We don't get the opportunity very often, so to bring all those minds together, I think is an exciting time.
Well, two reasons. One, I'm on the organising committee of the conference, so with Uniting Care, but also I think it's just really important subject matter, stuff that we're really interested in our organisation, and really important for us to get together and talk about this.
What does a caring community look like or feel like to you?
Inclusivity of all people of all walks of life.
Caring communities to me looks like my white family, but also my black family. Sharing the love between the two spaces and the two families, two cultures. I think it's a very important story to tell, that love story.
A place where children are welcome, children and young people are welcome, that they have a voice, and that we provide wrap around them to make sure that they thrive and do the best they possibly can.
I think a caring community is a group of people that have the same values and philosophies that come together in support of something positive, something extraordinary.
Well, a caring community is a group of people with a common mission, a common purpose, a common passion that care for one another and for those for whom they are responsible.
A caring community looks like everyone's on the same team. We're all going the same direction. If someone's, fallen, we're picking them back up and we just don't stop moving.
What's one moment or connection in your life that showed you the power of a caring community?
Somebody who was really, really important to me was my grandmother, and when she passed away, it was a huge loss for me because I had a huge connection with her, and my family really stuck by me. They really wasn't trying to tell me what to do. They just was just listening to me and giving me that space to kind of just process things, but at the same time being there for me to help me heal a little bit, even though that part of me, she's not there physically, but she'll always be a part of my life. So that was something in terms of my life experience about, caring.
It's actually my principle of the school I work for, believing that I can be more than I am.
The power of the community was one thing that I've learned about that was my white family. Sharing that love with me, not with just their family and their children, but also broadening that love and onto me. So, but also my black family who also shared that love, and that was one love that I never forgot. When even though I was in care and sharing a trauma story, a story of trauma, that love always called me back home.
When I started working in the youth sector about 12 years ago. So I started as a junior case manager who had no idea about this sector entirely. And what I found is that it was a shared collaboration of services that meant real subject matter, and they wanted to be a part of young people's lives and they wanted to change their lives for the better. And it just started with single people working together to create change.
At least in the Australian context, any time that there's a natural disaster or any time that there's anything where people are really hurting and suffering and have had great loss, everyone comes around. Everyone gets around behind them, with them, lifts them up, and lets them feel like there's hope. And I think that's what it's all about, really.
There was multiple times in my life where I didn't quite know where I was going to end up, if that was going to be for the best or for the worst. And just picked me back up, and look where I am now, taking an interview like a famous person.
Great job.
What's one thing we can all do to build a more caring community starting today?
Whomever that we're caring for or we think we're caring for, what's their definition of a caring community, and how can I make adjustments so I can meet their needs for a caring community?
Is working together. We can't operate in silos. We can't support young people by ourselves. We work together for the best outcome.
I think it starts with just showing up and making the commitment to be there and be a part of whatever special thing is happening.
It's hard to say because you need to care to be in a caring community, but to be aware, to be observant, to look around, to think, to notice, and to take chances on going the extra step, the extra mile.
Just learn, listen, don't stop listening, don't stop growing. It's short and simple, but that's all it is really, isn't it?
I think a lot of us carry trauma, hurt and pain from our own stories and our own lived experiences, and a lot of the time we tend to share that story well and tell that story well, but I think we listen more to the traumatic story than we do the healing story or the love story. So I think when we can start to find individual healing for a collective healing, that's always a good space to start.